Hello and welcome to Freestyle here at a custom Raymond James Stadium. As always, we have the same 16 trucks as we did over in racing, and only one of these trucks will win Freestyle and then make it on to the World Finals. Anyway, if you haven't seen any of the previous events before, click to here so you don't have to listen to the rules once again. If this is your first freestyle video, then continue watching to know the rules for this freestyle event. Alright, so for freestyle, every truck will have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to complete their run upon hitting the first obstacle or doing a donut or some other kind of stunt. Anyway, once those 2 minutes and 30 seconds are over, then anything else the truck does afterwards will not be counted for the rest of the run. If a truck happens to roll over, it is allowed to roll itself back up. Recently, due to a BeamNG drive update, we've changed this rule a little bit, since oil pretty much starves the moment the truck flips over. So, again, 2 minutes and 30 seconds for each truck. And if they flip over on their wheels, they are allowed to roll themselves back over. But if they roll onto their roof and their wheels are not touching the ground, then they may not roll themselves back over, since it would pretty much be impossible for a truck to do that. So, let us get on with the event. Alright, the first truck we have up today is Hooligan. I don't think we've seen this truck yet, but it is a Hot Wheels truck, judging by the Hot Wheels logo that's on the truck. Oh, and a quick thing that wasn't mentioned in the rules, because it's kind of unique to this map. If you get stuck on the railing, because it's very sticky, your run is over. So, let's see what Hooligan has for us here today. Looks like they're going for one of the racing lanes. Up they go. Some pretty good air to start us out. Coming back down. Bringing themselves around. Going up this big ramp here. Up they go. Some huge air and landing on the ramp on the other side. Practically bouncing the height of that ramp. Going up the ramp on the other side. Up they go. Nose dives into the ground. Pops it up into the air again, landing back down on the other side, going for the shipping container. Ooh, yeah, not much of a backflip ramp there, but the truck is perfectly fine. Heading back up they go, landing pretty awkwardly on those ramps there, but the truck is still on all 4 wheels. Bringing the truck around, going on the back side of the racing ramp, going on the side of it, up they go, nosing into the ground, but still on all of their wheels. Turning around again, clipping that ramp, hitting the racing lane, spinning the truck around completely, flipping the truck over. Can they bring it back onto its wheels? Yes, they can, and popping it into a wheelie right afterwards. Into the backflip ramp they go. Up they go. Not quite a backflip, just spinning the truck around. Back they go. Up over the ramp. Going on their side. Going up over the ramp on the other side. Up over the racing lane. Going along the center area of the obstacle there. Popping it back onto its wheels. Hooligan goes. Looks like Hooligan is gonna give us a donut here. Alright, pretty good donut from Hooligan there. Off they go, up the center ramp, corkscrewing the truck, not quite, breaking the front right wheel, not off, but steering is broken in that wheel. Bringing the truck back around. Up they go. Some more big air from Hooligan. Landing it down. Flipping the truck over. Can they put it back onto its wheels before time runs out? Yes, they do. And that will be the end of the run here for Hooligan. Up next we have Alien Invasion. Fairly newer truck. I like the lights going around the entirety of the body. Recently got some new bodies in the new CRD update as well, but here we just have the normal Alien Invasion truck. Up they go, up and over the racing lane with some big air. Coming back around, not going for the backflip ramp too early it seems. Going up the ramp, going sideways, flipping the ramp as they land it back down. Landing on the side, rolling it over, and back on all four wheels. Pretty good save there from Alien Invasion as they go for the other backflip ramp. Flipping around, rolling the truck over. Losing the hood. Looks like they're going to put it in reverse as they go up the center ramp. Pretty good air there, landing it back down. Back to the racing lane, up they go, some more big air. Truck turning itself around, up and over one of the side ramps, landing it hard on the other ramp on the other side. Up and over another ramp. Looks like they're going to the backflip ramp. Up they go, just bouncing it off, spinning the truck around, going on two wheels, and they will save it. Going for the center ramp. Up they go, some huge air from Alien Invasion. Landing it back on the tailgate there. And going for another backflip. Up they go, some huge air off that ramp as they land it back down. And the truck seems fine after that landing. Pretty amazing. Going on two wheels up the racing lane, landing it down. Flipping the truck. Can they bring it back onto their wheels? Putting it up on one tire, landing it down hard, spinning around. And they will recover, but they're stuck on the wall. And as I stated earlier, being stuck on the wall is essentially the end of their run. Up next we have our first CRC truck of the match, or of the freestyle, is Megalodon. Megalodon on the CRC chassis, even though it is on the CRD chassis now as of this video being made. But they were on the CRC in racing. They did fairly well in racing, kinda. I mean, they lost to Scarlet Bandit round 1, but Avenger did pretty good. Anyway, up their first obstacle, some nice air from Megalodon. Up and over a ramp on the opposite side, landing it down hard and breaking the front right shock right off from that landing. Landing is going to be a bit awkward here for Megalodon as they try to put the truck back on its wheels, but the truck just keeps flipping itself over. Back on all of its wheels it goes. The front suspension is kind of hanging and going wherever it wants to. Up and over the ramp in the middle. Looks like, nope, not going for the backflip ramp. But they will put it into a donut here. Now it looks like the sway bar on the front right is broken too. Ooh, putting the truck up on two wheels, that suspension is bending way more than it should. Up and over they go, clearing that obstacle. Landing it back down once again, the front right giving them some trouble on the landing. But they'll put it back on all four wheels. Up the racing lane, some big air. Landing it down on the finish line, popping it up on two wheels again. Going for the backflip ramp this time. Up they go, spinning the truck around, landing it down hard on the side, breaking one of the wheels clean off. Now the entire right side of the truck just doesn't want to work anymore, considering the suspension on that side's gone, and also in the rear, flipping the truck on a backflip on that ramp. That was impressive. Still trying to get the truck to recover as they flip it once again, putting it on what's left of the wheels. Up over the racing lane, just dragging the rear right suspension around. Up they go, up over the ramp. Now it looks like they're going to put the truck in a donut. Really good donut there from Megalodon as they now head over to their next obstacle. Up they go, up and over the ramp, going sideways, spinning the truck around. Can they save it? Almost. Can they save it? Not quite. The truck is on its roof, but time expires anyway. Another pretty good run from Megalodon. Is it better than Hooligan? Is it better than everyone else? Let's find out. And up next we have Scarlet Bandit, the truck that beat Megalodon in racing, and now they're here in Freestyle. Can they beat Megalodon and everybody else in Freestyle? Well, let's see what Scarlet Bandit has in store for us. Looks like they found their obstacle. Up the center jump she goes for some huge air, landing it smoothly down on the other side, going for the backflip ramp, bouncing right off. Bouncing it on the front of the truck, and still able to drive. Oh, the pretty good first 15 seconds of the run. Let's see what the rest of it looks like. Landing down hard on the ramp. I think that broke Megalodon last time. Oh yeah, the front shock is just detached itself from the suspension, and the front right wheel is also broken too. That'll hurt Scarlet Bandit's run probably. Up they go, bouncing off the ramp. Steering's definitely going to be hard with that front right wheel broken. But in she goes in reverse, landing it down on the racing lane. Off they go again, brake. The front, not the front, the rear forelink is broken now, powering it straight into the backflip ramp. Landing right on the side, rolling the truck back onto all four wheels. And nothing seems to be stopping Scarlet Bandit. Broken forelink, broken shock, broken tires. Nothing is stopping Scarlet Bandit today, it seems. Driving along, truck is still completely broken. Off he goes, going up the ramp on the side, spinning on the side, rolling the truck even more. Ending up on the roof. That'll probably end the run here now. Unless they go onto their side, in which case then they can recover. Spinning the truck all the way around. And saved it right back on all four wheels, but the entire right suspension is just busted. The entire front suspension seems to have just been detached from the chassis in general. But nothing stopping Scarlet Bandit here. Up she goes, up the center ramp again, landing it back down. Into the reverse she puts it, spins the truck around, popping the front end up. That front axle is twisting around. Oh boy. Flipping the truck over, landing the truck onto its rear, and oh boy, time is up and this truck is just destroyed. The only thing keeping the front axle attached is the drive shaft and the forelink bars. Oh yeah, this truck definitely had a run. But is it the best run? Well, again, that's up to you, and we still have more trucks to go through. Our next truck up in our lineup is Jester. They beat Max D in racing, but lost to Gravedigger. So, let's see what they can do here in Freestyle. Looks like they're going for the racing lane. Up they go, some big air, clearing that obstacle, bouncing it down, and jumping over the other obstacle right in their path. Bringing the truck around so they don't run into the wall there. Off they go once again, going for the center ramp. Up they go, some huge air and a sky wheelie, landing it back down in the rear part of the body, just shedding all of it. And I think they broke the right-left shock as well. Pretty big bounce after that landing from the backflip ramp. Up over the racing lane they go once again. Again, a pretty hard landing. Oh yeah, the rear left shock is definitely broken. Up they go, landing it down hard on the other ramp there, sending it right off the obstacle. That doesn't seem to be stopping Jester as they go back for the obstacle, going on the side, landing it down hard on the rear suspension, topping it on the front wheels, flipping the truck again, and the rear left shock is now just completely gone from the body. Off they go up the center ramp again into another sky wheelie. This is going to be a hard landing. Landing it down rather smoothly actually, but moving the rear support to the body there as they put the truck back on all 4 of its tires. Bringing the truck back around, going for the racing lane. Up they go. Landing it down on the front. This doesn't seem to be stopping Jester just yet. And they're going to do some donuts next to whatever remains of Scarlet Bandit over there. Ooh, flipping the truck over, but can they flip it back? Almost. They almost got it. Can they flip it back? Off they go. And they're stuck on the wall. That's an unfortunate end for the run here for Jester. But we still got more trucks to go through. Our next truck up in the lineup is Donkey Kong. Went up against Soldier Fortune and, well, lost. But let's see what this funky monkey has in Freestyle. Up they go, going for one of the racing ramps. Up they go, some pretty big air off of the ramp. Bringing themselves back around. Going for the racing lane again. Up they go. Some more big air from Donkey Kong. Up he goes. Some more big air off that ramp and landing it down hard on the other ramp. Breaking the 4-link bar again, I think. Oh yeah. Bringing the truck back down. The front left 4-link is definitely broken. Donkey Kong coming back around, going for the center ramp. Up they go, some huge air and a sky wheelie as they land it down hard on the rear. Up another one of the ramps again. Up they go, landing it on the center ramp, flipping the truck around, landing it on the roof and shedding even more of the body as they do so. Looks like Donkey Kong's gonna give us a donut here. Oh, the front right shock is broken too. That's going to be fun for the rest of the run. Running over the center of the body as they go for the back or for the center ramp again. Almost flipping the truck over as they land it back down. Going for the backflip ramp here, spinning the truck around and putting it right back onto all 4 tires. Up and over the ramp once again, landing it down hard. Truck just flipping and spinning all around. Oh, and it seems the front drive shaft broke, as you can see the front wheels just did not spin. Corkscrewing the truck back around, landing it down hard on the rear suspension. But yeah, the front drive shaft is definitely broken. The front axle's doing some weird things as the truck spins itself around. Can they put it back on its wheels and continue the run? Yes, Donkey Kong can. Gonna climb up over the side on this obstacle here, landing down on the roof, sliding right on down. And they're gonna go at it once again. Spinning the truck around, bouncing on the sides of the tires onto their side. And time is up, and it looks like Donkey Kong's just gonna rest right there. I don't think Donkey Kong's coming down anytime soon, so we'll just leave him there. Up next on our roster is Bounty Hunter. Again, part of the same team that Scarlet Bandit and Iron Outlaw are on. In fact, I think this is like the main truck here. Lost to Avenger in racing. So let's see if Bounty Hunter can redeem themselves in freestyles. They go up the racing lane for some pretty good air. Driving by, going up the ramp here, next to Donkey Kong, bouncing off the Donkey Kong truck, spinning around, don't get stuck on the wall. Alright, well, they're not stuck on the wall, but they will drive into it. And Bounty Hunter will recover. They pop it in reverse, go up the side of the ramp, and land inside of the Donkey Kong truck, climbing right on out of it. He's getting revenge for that one time his truck got stuck at the World Finals and got just whacked right off the obstacle. Up and over the racing lane, some huge airs. They land it down hard on that ramp. But the truck seems to be perfectly fine otherwise. It is frankly better than a lot of the other competitors who've hit that ramp. Going to the center ramp, up they go. Landing it down nice on the other side. Going for a backflip ramp, up they go. Landing on the side and breaking the rear wheel off. That's going to make it more difficult for the rest of Bounty Hunter's run. As they go back to the center ramp, up they go, landing in the racing lane and breaking the front tire off too. Well, Bounty Hunter's down half their tires. Is there anything else they can do with what's left? Looks like Bounty Hunter's trying to figure that out too. Oh boy, onto their side they go. Can they recover? Yes, they can. Off they go, going for the center ramp once again. Up they go. Landing down onto the ramp. Looks like Bounty Hunter's not going to stop just yet. Oh, and their front drive shaft snapped. And they're going to end up on their roof. They're not recovering from that, and so that seems it will be the end of the run for Bounty Hunter. And our final truck for part 1 will be Soldier Fortune. They beat Donkey Kong, who's frankly still here on the track, in round 1. And so let's see what Soldier Fortune can do here in Freestyle. Going around, getting a nice feel for the track. And it looks like Soldier Fortune's going to start us off with a donut, although they don't quite get to complete it. Spinning the truck around, landing on its roof and losing the turret on there. Just going to crawl over one of the racing obstacles. Bringing the truck around, going for the center ramp. Up they go. They're going to land on their side. Yes, they do. Flipping the truck around, bouncing off on the front, but putting back it onto all 4 tires. Off they go. Nope, not going to the back of the ramp. Looks like they're going to try their luck at a donut once again. A little bit better result as the truck just flips around. They go up the diagonal part of this ramp here. Up they go. Some pretty good air. Getting a nice little bounce. Going for the backflip ramp. Spinning the truck around, landing hard on the roof. Can they recover from this? Yes, they do. Going back down the racing lane, bouncing off the walls of the various ramps there. Looks like they're going to take this ramp on the side. Up they go, popping it into a wheelie as they descend the ramp. Looks like they found their next obstacle. Going for the center ramp, up they go. Some huge air and a sky wheelie as they land it back onto the tailgate. Going for the backflip ramp again. Flipping the truck around. Off to the racing lane they go. Up and over, clearing the obstacle. And driving right up and over the ramp on the other side. Popping it up on 2 wheels for a little bit. Looks like they're going for Donkey Kong. Once again, up they go, clearing the truck. Landing it down hard on the side, breaking the steering of the rear right wheel. Oh, that's definitely made it much harder for Soldier Fortune to turn when they accelerate. Up they go, across the center ramp. But landing the truck back down. And oh, they just broke the shock on that wheel too. They land it right back down on all 4 wheels, and they're going to try to turn the truck around here. Not much time left on the clock. And time expires before they can reach the ramp, bouncing off of Donkey Kong, landing it down hard, and ending up right here in the middle. We have quite a few trucks on the track now. We might want to clear it a little bit. So, while we have some time between part 1 and part 2, we'll clean up the track a little bit. Anyway, I'll see you again in part 2 of Freestyle.